So wherever you are, you're just always, it's nice to start out moving. Becca was doing this, right? You can see her cute legs and her cute cutoffs. So you might already have been doing this, but if you haven't already, like, just kind of like touch your space. See where you are. Do this even better. Right? With your eyes open, you're just taking in, like every cell in your body, every piece of your skin is an eyeball, and it's absorbing, it's receiving light, color, visual texture. Partly to wake up the senses, partly to give the energy more space to move. It also just helps your nervous system calibrate. Like there's a corner here, there's a corner here, there's a wall here. You don't have to do anything to figure that out. Whatever you just experienced in your voice, keep with that. That's why I asked Shri to keep the sound. So you don't have, this is not a new exercise. This is another layer of the same exercise. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're allowing all those skin eyes to perceive the room and letting, once again, your gaze go inward. You can always open your eyes if you need to. It's not a like hard and fast rule, but the benefit of closing the eyes is that it sets a very concrete physical boundary on other stimulation coming in, right? It's like, no, this is time for me. I'm gonna focus on me for a moment. And you can move in whatever way feels good to you. You can't do this wrong. There's nothing we're trying to get done right now. You're just letting your body be here. And you can keep doing what Shri was guiding you through. So wherever feeling state is alive in you right now, you can move that. Rage, grief, disappointment, joy, confusion, frustration, impatience. You move it, move it, move it, move it until the next thing comes. Eyes closed. Moving it until the next thing comes might mean that you literally repeat the movement over and over again, or it might be that you're just letting that thing express. It doesn't have to be repetitive. It can be. Let your body do the thinking. Trust. Again, you can't do this wrong. 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 Wherever you are, continuing to keep your eyes closed unless you need to open them to navigate furniture. Invite being seen. In your movement, in your feeling state, by a benevolent eye that you can direct. You can invite being seen just on your right thigh, or you can invite being seen from all angles at once. It's up to you. You get to determine. the aperture of this benevolent eye, because you're the one making the invitation. Invite being seen in the way that you want to be seen. Invite being seen in the way that you want to be seen. Invite being seen with the feeling that you want to be seen with. None of this can be done to you. 100% of how you are seen in this exercise is defined by, requested by you. Imagine this eye seeing you and adoring you. That's what defines this eye. It is unconditional love, this eye. You can't actually show it anything that it can't love. Invite being seen from above. Invite being seen from below. You can literally picture yourself through that bird's eye view, or as if you were underneath yourself and you were dancing on glass. Invite being seen with that unconditional love. Invite being seen in exactly the way that feels good to you, from the direction that feels good to you. Invite being seen from behind. Invite being seen from the front. Invite being seen in your ear. Invite being seen under your armpit. Invite being seen in between the folds of your fingers. Invite being seen in your speed. Invite being seen in your slowness. Invite being seen in your expansion and your contraction. Just see. Is there any part of you that wants to be seen, that is ready to invite this witness now? You're moving as you feel called to move. You're not moving for your witness. You're moving for you. You're moving as expression. And at the same time, you're letting this witness see you through the unconditional eyes of love. Take one more minute with this. If you want, you can let us see you. Invite us to see you simply by moving as you are and being on screen. Invite us to see you and the parts of you that want to be seen by putting them on screen. Right? as soon as you open up your eyes, you're in relationship. And that makes it more complex, maybe more difficult to do this practice, which is really, it's a sophisticated thing to do these two things at once. To move as you feel called to move. Only as you feel called to move, and to do that movement without censoring yourself. And at the same time, to invite being seen. And at the same time, to see. It's a lot. So if it becomes too much, you just take one of those layers out. Close your eyes again. If it still feels like too much, you stop worrying about inviting being seen. You go back to just movement. What feels good? How does your body want to move? Trust your body to move you in the way it most needs. And once you find your movement again, then if you want, you can open up to inviting being seen again. And then, if you want, you can open your eyes. Oh, it's so hard. Okay, close your eyes again. Always, 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 you can come back to movement. Moving as you are called to move, moment to moment. Don't worry if it looks weird. No one's looking until you want them to. Inviting being seen as the glorious gift to the world that you are, who's also angry and sad and impatient sometimes. Continuing to move, welcoming all that wants to move. Taking the next 30 seconds to come back to your seat, back to your computer. Perhaps moving less, but not moving, right? Even on your chair or on the floor that you're sitting on, or if you're standing, there's still movement available in your body. Always it's available. And as you come back to your seat, close your eyes and feel the movement of your body that wants to come through in this moment. It could be very small, it could be just in your hands, it could be imperceptible. But feeling the truth that you are the expression of who you are all the time. And the opportunity when you close your eyes is to be conscious that that is the case, that that is so. You are already this thing. You are already who you are. And your movement comes through effortlessly. And then from your chair, from your seat at the computer, inviting being seen as your eyes are still closed, inviting being seen from whatever direction feels the most supportive, the most loving. Inviting being seen from behind so you can lean back into those loving arms. Inviting being seen from the front, those eyes seeing glory, beauty, mighty, magnificence. Inviting being seen from in between your legs if you want, from underneath your seat on the chair, wherever feels good to you. You decide. Oh, I feel that buzz. Yes. And in your own time, you can open your eyes, staying with the exercise. Inviting being seen as you are witnessing others. Allowing yourself to try on being eyes of unconditional love, that when you see each other, you're tapping into, you're just like stepping into the eyes that they've already invited. So once again, effortlessly, it's not like you have to release your judgment or work really hard to be super spiritual. You're just like looking through those lenses that they've positioned. You're like, oh, love. Oh, look at that being. Whoa, what? Wow. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Oh, joy.
From here, we write. Timer is on for 5 minutes. What came up for you? So Becca said that she could write a whole book. What came up for you? What didn't come up? Free writing session begins now.